Good. And this one?
Serratus ventralis. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Or Serratus cranialis?
Dorsalis cranialis.
Dorsalis cranialis.
And this one?
What is that?
The longest one? Longissimus.
Longissimus? Okay.
Longissimus. It's called longissimus, but that, which is the longest muscle in the body? It's called the longissimus. Longissimus, Angoro, and then capitis. Okay. And in the equine species, the longissimus fuses with the gluteus medius. That is why a cake from the horse is not exactly a picnic. Not exactly. Because then not only do you recruit that muscle, the gluteus medius, which is the most powerful extensor of the hip joint, you now add all of that muscle to it. And if it's a male, let's assume she's a male and was kicked, that will be a permanent contraceptive. Okay, now let's look at this. What is that?
Diaphragm.
Okay, what is that vein there? Very large vein. Good. Which joins that vein? What is that vein?
The Thesagus?
No, that is passing through the diaphragm. Very large.
Oh, it's a vena cava.
Exactly. So you see the tributaries or the drainage veins of the diaphragm are tributaries of the choroid vena cava directly. Good. Alright. Then remember that the diaphragm is attached to the body wall in the thoracic region. Okay? And of course, that's why we have the diaphragmatic line of pleural reflection. The parietal pleural reflecting onto the diaphragm. And the line is all the way the nice part of the up to back. Okay, so where is this instrument? The what? That instrument is in the thoracic cavity.
Okay.
So the thoracic cavity is a potential space. It doesn't exist. The same thing in the peritoneal cavity. If you peel all of this off, the pleura, the medial sternum, and throw away, you'll be in the thoracic cavity. But so if I were to ask you, show me the thoracic cavity now, you cannot. Just as a potential space after you have done all of it. That is why the kidney is retroperitoneal. The kidney and the adrenal gland are perhaps the only organs not in the peritoneal cavity. Okay, now let's look at it. Of course, as you know, the diaphragm has not only the muscular part, but also the tendinous part. And at the diaphragm, where does the diaphragm take origin from? At what level? In all mammals. Origin of the diaphragm. About the L4. Yeah, the root starts from the L4 region. L2, L4. Is that okay? Okay. Now let's look at the diaphragm. You have the parietal surface, or let's say the thoracic surface, and you have the abdominal surface. What organ is that?
Liver.
So look at that. In other words, you can take a biopsy from the liver on both sides. The liver of the horse is displaced more to the right side and a bit of it on the left side. But taking a biopsy of the liver in the horse is a very difficult thing, dangerous. You have to be very careful because the lung on either side occupies a good deal, covers it up. It's when you are about to put the needle at a long express and then you puncture it. Okay? And remember, if you are not aware of that and some air goes in, the lung on that side will collapse. What can happen to the animal?
Dies.
Yeah, the lung on the other side may collapse. Why?
Because they don't have a...
Because the media stand up to write very weak or it was illustrated.
So wait,
Good.
I was waiting.
All right. Now, let's look at this surface. If you put your finger in there, it will stop somewhere. Try it on that side. Between the diaphragm and the liver. It will stop somewhere. Okay. Where it stops there, at about that level, is the coronary ligament. Coronary ligament, which is a division of the falciform ligament on the other side. You have the left one, division there, and then the right division. And the coronary ligament continues all the way up there to produce this ligament. See that ligament?
Mm-hmm.
That is the left triangular ligament. The horse has the best triangular ligament of all the mammals are dealing with. So this is so broad, you can even sew a shirt with that. It's large enough. Very big. So you have the left triangular ligament attaching the left lobe of the liver to the diaphragm. Good. Then of course you have that. The stomach. The left or surface or the greater curvature of the stomach. So that is why people say the stomach has two main divisions, the left division and the right division. The left division is the main body, greater curvature, and the right division is just the antrum or pyloric region entering the duodenum. Okay.
Is it kind of like how cats are? Because you know how left side,
The what?
left side or right side for cats? It's displaced.
Displaced.
Yeah.
Okay.
North side.
Yes. Well, very cranial for the dog, almost transverse. Almost transverse. Okay, for this animal, what is the situation? More to the right. Does it make contact with the ventral abdominal wall? No. Can you palpate it rectum? No. If you make your incision in the paralumbar fossa, can you access it? No. So the stomach is a problem in the horse for the veterinarian, not the animal. Well, it's a problem at times for the animal, but for the veterinarian. Okay, and then look at that organ, which in most mammals is situated on the left side of the median plane, and usually making contact with the greater curvature of the stomach. What organ is that? Would you say that the spleen, where would you say the spleen is situated? Within the thoracic cage. A little bit of it may extend once in a while. Okay?
It's massive.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite expansive. So you have the base there, and then the apex is up
So it's
about the 8th costochondral, intercostal space. 7th, 8th intercostal space. Very, quite a big organ. And what attaches the spleen to the greater curvature of the stomach?
Splenic, gastric.
The
Yeah.
what?
gastric ligament.
Okay. The gastrosplenic ligament.
Backwards. The one that I said backwards.
I did the same. I was like, gastrosplenic. Oh, random.
Okay. And that is the left kidney there. This way, it will be better shown. That ligament, part of the greater mentum, which attaches the
Splenorenal.
to the kidney. What would you call that?
Splenorenal.
Yeah, rhinosplenic or,
There you go.
or lienorenal.
Yeah.
Lienorenal.
The one that rolls off your tongue.
Exactly. All right. If you say so.
It's easier than like the other ones. Usually are like spleno, I can't say it, whatever.
Okay, so what is this surface of the spleen? Parietal.
Parietal.
And that is visceral. How do you recognize the cranial border of the spleen? It's concave. while the caudal border is convex. Okay, now let's look at other structure. We have said this is what?
Kidney.
Kidney. Can you palpate the kidney rectum?
Yeah.
Just the caudal pole. At times, not at all. But you can palpate the caudal pole. So we are saying if this were the horse, your hand can only reach that level. Can't go beyond that. Look at the structures at that level. Usually like that. But you can palpate these structures. What are these structures here? Okay. Alright, let's start from here. Back my You have this organ. What organ would that be? The what? Yes. Left ventriculum. Why left ventriculum?
Because you're on the left side.
Huh?
So the left side, the bottom.
Yes. And what else? Why not left dorsal column?
Because of the posture.
Exactly, because it's circulated.
Circulation, yeah.
Okay. And then you have that. See that?
Cecum.
Left dorsal.
Yeah, that's what that bad boy is.
Okay. No hostra. And it overlies that. And then dorsal, still on the left side, and caudally within the peritoneal cavity, you have these loops of intestine. Left caudal dorsal aspect. What are they? Jejunum, loops of jejunum and what else? No, duodenum is on that.
Ilium.
The transverse.
No.
Ilium.
And the small colon.
Oh, the small.
Loops of the jejunum, you see that? And then you have the loops of the small colon, see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you would do erectile palpation, how would you differentiate these from this? Remember, this is fixed, and so they are quite firm now. In the live animal, as you are doing your rectal palpation, these are moving, peristaltic contractions are taking place. How would you tell your instructor or your colleague, okay, I'm feeling the loop of small colon. Now,
Because they're
not the
smooth.
jejunum. Huh? Okay, but if this animal had not eaten in 1 week,
Smooth and where it's oriented.
or suffer from scar diarrhea, you will not feel that. But you can still differentiate it because you will feel the tiny coli. Remember, the tiny coli are thick bundles of smooth muscle, so you can feel it. And then, of course, you can feel the hostra because there are how many tiny coli are there? 2. Therefore, with 2 tiny coli, hostration will take place. See that? You can see the hostra there. Tiny coli and then 1 there. You can feel them in the liver. Okay. I think on this side, those are the main things. And I'm tempted that we should just leave this alone and not.
Your call.
And not. It's fine. Again, we have the diaphragm in place, and note that the bulk of the liver is displaced
On the right side.
to the right of the median plane. The left lobe was much smaller on that side. Now look at the right lobe, very big here. And you can still feel the coronary ligament and runs all the way there. Okay.
Focus.
Alright. And all the way there, but you have passed through the right triangular ligament. You have just a little bit of it there, attaching the right lobe to the diaphragm from the coronary ligament. We need to look at the first form ligament. Then we have to translate that. But let's look at it first. So, the right lobe of the liver Then let's now look at the peritoneal organ, dorsal or proximal distally. You have that structure there, the right kidney. Okay, heart shaped and associated with the right lobe. Well, right lobe of the liver, but in particular the what lobe? Caudate process of the caudate lobe. And then ventral to the right kidney, you have that organ there. See that organ there? What is that organ? That one there? Look at that. The pancreas. That's why it has that color. The pancreas. Directly ventral to the right kidney.
Pancreas.
And then lateral to the pancreas, you have this. What is that?
Duodenum.
Yes. Which one? Which one?
Descending.
Descending. Good. Descending. And then you have the flexure there. And what flexure of the duodenum is that? The caudal flexure or transverse flexure. Then it becomes the ascending. Is that okay? But note that the descending duodenum is related to this part of the large intestine. What part of the large intestine is? What organ is that?
And that's the cecum. So is it the head of the cecum?
The cecum. At the base of the cecum. Okay. You see the short mesentery there attaching the descending duodenum to the base. It's a constant feature. Alright. So the cecum there, and this is the what part? Body of what? Okay. You want to be sure? Okay, that is the base, and that is the base. Okay.
My butt's falling asleep.
Okay, let's look.
It's real tight in there.
Yeah, very tight. Okay. Let's see if I can bring out the apex.
Thank you, no thank you.
If not, then not the body.
You can do it.
Okay. So that is the base of the cecum, and this is the right ventral column. The body of the cecum is a little different there. Is that okay?
Yeah.
If this is the right ventral column, yes. If this is the right ventral column, then what is that? Right dorsal column. And you see the diameter?
Yeah.
Okay, with that? Okay. And so the transverse column should be there. That way down. The transverse column? No.
It's not further forward.
No, it's before the base of the cecum.
It kind of crosses.
And if we were to look for the cranial mesenteric artery, what we'll be looking for is here. That's here. I don't want to do too much damage to the pancreas, so I better leave it alone. Okay, is that clear so far? So on that surface, we have cranial, the right lobe of the liver, and if you were to do a biopsy, you draw a line there, dorsal to that line, back midway, dorsal, you can, and within, entirely within the thoracic cage, entirely within the thoracic cage, you have the right lobe, entirely. But as I said on that side, it's it's a very dangerous thing to take the biopsy of the liver, either on the left or on the right side. But
I mean, it'd be better on the right side because the spleen's all over on the left side.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to do it on the right side because you have such a large spleen on the left side?
It's larger on the right side, so most people do it on the right side. Okay. Then we have the right kidney and we have the pancreas there. And remember, the pancreas can just go mental once in a while. It runs berserk. It becomes autolytic, producing a lot of proteolytic enzyme that digests itself and digests all the organs around, including the liver,